What's up, guys?
It's popping. What's good?
It's
We
your
back.
girl, Nishay.
It's your boy Alex. What up?
And we back with another video. And,
You know us. You know we always eating some crab and some stuff like that. Y'all know us.
y'all know we bougie. So, I made these seafood boils, as always.
We was about to go to we was about to go out to lunch. I'm about to go to this place called Rooftop in Walnut Creek, but we was just like, you know what? Instead of just spending some money on that, why not cook? Why not just cook?
Because I can make delicious food, so why go places?
Yeah, I need to get these sharpened or something.
So we're gonna give you guys a life update and tell you guys everything that's been going on in our lives and what's going on with our house and where we're at with that, because y'all know we've been house hunting all year.
Yeah, pretty much.
And just our plan for the future. So why don't you start? Tell them where we moving.
Well, we decided that we just going up staying in Antioch or in California.
That is
We were thinking about moving a lot of different
Northern
places.
California.
Yeah, we were thinking about moving a lot of different places. We were thinking about Vegas. We was thinking about Atlanta. Saw a lot of beautiful houses in a lot of different places. But I'm not even gonna lie. Like, due to COVID, it's allowing us to stay. Because houses is dropping.
COVID has actually been like a blessing in disguise. The same houses that we were looking at that were $700,000-$800,000 earlier this year are now $400,000 and $500,000, and that might be a lot to you people that live in the South or on the East Coast or wherever you guys live.
Anywhere but California.
But
If you
in
don't live in
California, that is really cheap to
For a
find
brand new house?
big brand new house for in the 400,000s is huge.
Steel. Hold on, I need to give me a fork. This is hot as hell.
Me too. A fork. Yeah, it's literally like that is a great deal. And I'm from California and I want to stay in California. I had no intention on moving. So how we're going to afford to stay out here, for those of you that don't know, I owned a house in Sacramento, a home that I owned before I even met Alex. And I sold that home.
I think this is yours. I think this was yours. Because you do got 3 eggs in here. I'll take one of these.
That's fine. I sold my home, and I am using the money to pay off one of our cars. We
So
have
eliminate one of them bills.
we have two
Brand new
really
cars.
expensive brand new cars: a Mercedes 2018 Mercedes C300 and a 2019 Chevy Blazer. I don't know who we think
RS.
we are.
And I love that Blazer.
Yeah,
I love that Blazer. That truck is everything.
we love our truck. The Mercedes, and this is why we're going to give you guys some game, okay, in this video. This is going to be a real important video. I know. I just took it. When I found out I was pregnant, I had a Camaro, a 2-door sports car that I got, that I loved. And I just knew that with a child, that wasn't going to work. So
That back seat was way too small.
I went around looking for all different types of trucks. I've always wanted an SUV. Couldn't find one that I could afford. I literally went everywhere, and there was just nothing that I liked that I could afford. So I decided, well, why don't I just get this Mercedes? It's a 4-door. I could afford it. And even though it was a little expensive, it was going to do.
And we
I
were
was
just
like,
going to give it back because we leased it.
We leased it. So the plan was, let's lease it for now. And then when the time comes for us to give it back, maybe we'll see if we can trade it in and maybe we'll be able to afford a better car.
Whatever car we wanted at that point. Just for the time being. Because I had a 2011 Infiniti G37. So I was going to keep that. I was almost done.
We both had sports cars.
Yeah. Which was wonderful. We used to be riding, boo.
Yeah.
We used to be riding.
So we got the Mercedes. And now we're deciding to keep the Mercedes because
I totaled my car.
Yeah, he totaled his car. His car's gone. So
I love that car.
Because his car is gone, he's been driving the Mercedes for about a year.
First off, though, when I totaled my car, I was supposed to get another car. I was going to get another car. It was going to be a little cheaper car, whatever the case may be. I was probably going to end up getting another Infiniti. But then that 2019 Blazer came out, a Chevy Blazer RS.
And we had a conversation about it, and I said, do you like the Mercedes? And you said yes. And I said, well, why don't you start driving the Mercedes and I'll get the Chevy Blazer? Keep in mind, in 2018, when I was originally shopping for trucks, the ones I told you I couldn't afford, the Chevy Blazer was not out yet. Had it been, I absolutely would have drove off the lot with it, but it was not.
And the only reason why I said that, because I knew she really, 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 really wanted that truck because it really looked like the SUV version of her Camaro.
It does. I'm never getting another car. That's it for me.
So I was like, all right, well, since we had to trade in her car and then I ended up totaling mine, I was like, all right, I'll bite the bullet and get the Mercedes because he was about to give it back.
Yeah.
But we ain't giving it back now. We're going to end up keeping it.
Yeah, the Mercedes payment, financially, we're just thinking, how can we get into our house and be comfortable? I don't want to get into my house and be house broke, never be able to do anything, not be able to afford to go to the grocery store. I don't want to do that. So I'm like, we need to eliminate one of our big bills before we buy our house. And the Mercedes payment is higher than the truck.
We're not going to say how much it was. But
we're not going to talk about our business that much, but it's real high. And we are not, it's more than our truck. And we're going to just pay that off and keep it. And that's going to eliminate a huge bill for us that we'll then be able to afford our house.
Yeah.
So I am just beyond excited. But right now, we applied. We applied for the specific homes that we liked. And we are not quite there yet as a whole. I can't qualify by myself because my income isn't high enough to qualify for the amount that I want. And he can't qualify because his credit score is not where it needs to be. So we need each other. I need his income to qualify, and he needs my credit score to qualify because we're married.
In the state
legally
of California.
Married. All of his debt became my debt when we got married. So I love him no matter what, and that wouldn't have changed, us getting married, but it definitely would have educated us a little bit.
Yeah, we would have.
Because basically, until we fix his credit, we don't qualify for the loan. I just knew that my credit score, which is really high, by the way, I thought, with our income together as a couple and my credit score would qualify us to get the house, and that's not true. When you are buying a home with someone, they take the lowest person's middle score, and that is your best. So my credit score could be 850, and it wouldn't even matter. Whatever his middle credit score is what they go by.
Yep. And I made a lot of mistakes growing up. I really wasn't educated on the importance of credit and stuff like that. I was living a totally different life when I was in high school. People that do know me, I was a completely different person. So now in my adult years, you know. I had to make some decisions and try to better my family. It definitely hurt me, you know. But
it hurt, you know, it hurt a lot. We've been really hurt, and you know, we've been under a lot of stress and pressure.
Not just because of that, but just a lot of stuff.
Just a lot of stuff going on in general. That's kind of why we had to take a break from YouTube, and you know, we have to get some things straight in our lives.
A lot of stuff going on, and I had to do a lot of soul searching. I got a great partner. I'm getting stuff situated. Now it's just pretty much a waiting game, waiting for our house to get built, which one we want now. It's just picking and choosing now at this point.
Right now we have a great plan in place. Alex's credit score, we could qualify by next month. We talked to a credit person or whatever, and he said that he would be able to remove some things from the credit report that would raise his score high enough, but we want to wait. You know, we don't want to do anything hasty. I see the price value on homes continuing to drop, and I feel if we wait until like January, then we might even be able to get a better deal than even the deal. And it's great deals going on now.
Right now.
But I think we can get an even better deal if we wait. Our lease isn't up on our apartment until April, so we got time.
We got plenty of time.
We were going to break the lease on our apartment and move early, but there's no rush. There's no rush. We want to get the right house. We want to make the right decision. We want to do it right.
And it's going to take about 6 months for the house to get built anyway.
Yeah. We made a bad decision with the car.
That wasn't really a bad decision.
It was a hasty, quick decision. And
not really, because you shopped around. You went to a lot of places.
I did in one day.
That don't matter.
I didn't sit on it. I did go a lot of places and I did shop around.
Man, look.
But I didn't marinate on it.
Man, when it comes to for you,
if I would have really thought about how much that Mercedes payment was, and you know what I could have gotten if I would have just waited a little longer. Just think, if I got that in November of 2018, the Chevy Blazer came out in 2019. Callie wasn't even born until May. If I would have waited, I would have gotten the truck, and you would have gotten the car that you actually really wanted when you totaled the Infiniti.
Yeah, but who was saying
it was a hasty decision?
Well, who would have said that I probably even would have totaled it though at that point? You know, never know what would have happened, but
yeah. Either way,
it is what it is. It's a Mercedes.
That wasn't a good decision,
it's
and
cool.
I really wish that I would have thought about the Mercedes a little bit more. But it's here now, and it ain't going nowhere. Can't drop it back off.
No.
So
it's not like it's a bad car. We don't want to sound spoiled, but I mean it's not a bad car. You know what I mean? It's comfy.
It's just for the price. For the amount of money that it is, we could have something better for sure.
Oh yeah, but you already know for me, you know
And he wants a sports car.
I want a muscle. I don't want a sports car. I want a muscle car.
Okay.
So that's why.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference between the sports car and the muscle car, baby. I want V8.
Okay. Well. And
I ain't getting no new car, so the next car I get gonna be a classic car, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be a Chevelle. That's gonna be the last car I get.
Y'all seen that crab meat?
This king crab leg. I need some better scissors because these scissors is garbage. I
don't know why you don't just crack that open.
Cause I want to take the whole crab piece out.
I just took a huge chunk out with my fingertips. So yeah, that's basically like what it is. We are, building his credit we want his credit score to be high. I don't want to just get it to the qualifying amount. Because that's how you get a real high interest rate. I want his credit score to be great. And men, this is why you get a good woman by your side. A real woman that is got your best interest, that wants the best for you and not a selfish person. marriage is about give and take. It's about compromise. And when they say that first year of marriage is the hardest,
It definitely is.
they are not lying, because
I think we probably done went through like every emotion already.
we only been married for a few months, and it's been a few months.
It's been different.
It's been different.
It's been
you get
completely
married
different.
and you just start thinking about different things. And our daughter, she's getting older, so then parenting comes into play. And we had a daughter early into our relationship, so we just rolling with these punches. But we love each other, and our foundation is so strong that like
We gonna make it work.
we gonna make it work.
Just because we love.
It's
each
like,
other.
okay, you didn't piss me off, I didn't piss you off. How can now what? Like, let's figure it out. Let's make it work.
I think she done pissed me off like pretty much like every other day, and I'm pretty sure I piss her off every day. But I know she ain't going nowhere. You ain't leaving daddy ever.
I'm not.
She ain't going nowhere either, my boo.
Yeah, me and Alex get on each other's nerves. You guys think that relationships are perfect, or our relationship is perfect. A lot of people, say goals, and our relationship is goals, kind of though. But relationships are work. I think a lot of single people who are like lonely at night, and they're like, oh, I want somebody to hold me. That's cool. And it is nice to have somebody to come home to every day. I do get excited to come home to my family. But it's a lot easier to be by yourself. It is.
It is. Straight up it is.
Straight up. It is a lot easier to be by yourself. You only buying groceries for you. If you like turkey sausage, you ain't got to worry about buying pork sausage. If you don't like seafood and they like seafood, you ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about sharing your bed space. You ain't got to worry about them fogging up the bathroom when you're trying to do your makeup.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say it's easier to be by yourself.
Damn, bro, like you going too far. Talking about something with the little. It's all right. I need to get ready when you get ready. It's cool.
You always want to come in the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom, in that little tiny bathroom.
You chose this apartment. It's your fault.
Listen, you could wait. There's 2 bathrooms in this house.
I ain't using my daughter's bathroom.
Use Callie's bathroom.
No, all my stuff is in our bathroom. Why would I? No. That mean I gotta move my stuff, then move it back. That's too much.
You could just wait until I get out of the bathroom. That's all I'm asking.
When I be wanting the bays, I be wanting the bays right then and there.
I see.
You want to wait to wash my cheese? I want to wash my cheese right now.
Yeah, you always want to wash your cheeks right when I'm washing my cheeks.
So?
Or right when I'm trying to do my eyebrows, and you want to come get in the shower, fog up the bathroom mirror.
Bro, I really want to wipe this heck of bad, but they got these little things on them, man. I be hurting myself already. I done poked myself like 4 times.
But yeah, you guys, so that's our life update. I've also have an online business with my mom. It's called themiraclesboutique.com. I'll put a couple of pop-up pictures. Shop the link below in the description box. We ship all over the United States. That has been a process in itself too. But me and my mom are, we working on getting on the same page. So
this crab heck of good.
So shout out to her.
King crab, even though it's tough to get, it got the most meat. Boy.
Anything else you want to add?
No, not really, bro. To be honest with you, just
if you are a young adult,
on eating, my bad. I'm over here.
It's okay, eat, baby.
I'm over here grubbing. I ain't even really talk too much. I'm over here trying to focus on cracking this crab. But no, just
keep your credit up.
Keep your credit up. Pretty much what it is.
Do not ruin your credit. Don't ruin your credit, because you're going to have to pay it back at some point, or you're going to have to wait 10 years before you can buy something. So don't ruin your credit. And that's pretty much it. We will be getting our house. We are deciding to buy in Antioch. The houses that we like are in Antioch or Oakley. We're still kind of on the fence between Antioch and Oakley. I really don't want to live in Oakley though, not at all. That's just heck of far from everything that we do.
Country.
Yeah, the Antioch houses are a little bit closer, so just a little bit.
It got some hood tendencies, what I like.
It's like a bougie and hood.
It's like a little classy ratchet. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like it be gated community, but it still be ratchet.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Like this video right now. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and join the family.
Yeah, man, y'all should come to La Boya with us one day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should come enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to hop on.
Mm-hmm. And I know y'all be wanting me to do cooking videos, but the truth is, I don't like to do cooking videos. I don't. You know why? Because I'm not a slow cooker. When I'm in the kitchen, I like to get it done. I can cook a full course meal in 30 minutes. Alex take about 1 hour and 45 minutes to make a burger.
How many
A
times
lettuce wrapped burger.
How many times you gonna talk about my time?
Just slow. And yeah. I like
perfection.
to get in and cook. My food be perfect. It don't be perfect?
I ain't say that.
Okay. You just a slow cooker. So that is pretty much the reason why I don't like to do cooking videos. I feel like it slows me down. It takes a long time. You gotta get certain angles, and it's just too much. It's too much. I don't like it. But if you want me to cook something for you, I absolutely can. Follow Gourmet Meals by Nishay and text me,
Crap bussin'.
and I will cook for you.
Everything homemade
When I
from the
got
sauce
time.
all the way down.
Mm-hmm. I homemade all my sauces, all of them. My pasta sauces, I home make them. My Cajun butter sauces, I home make them.
That pizza is all homemade.
I make a homemade pizza. Everything is homemade. Right here in this little small kitchen, right over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.